Ginger and lemon.
Ginger and lemon, yeah.
Lemon is a yellow one, right?
Yeah.
Do they react to you calling them?
No. Hi, are we live?
I am not sure. Oh, it's live already.
Okay, yours, yeah, but...
Okay, let me share it first.
Okay, let's see. Hi, for those of you who are watching.
Hi everyone, welcome.
Can you see anyone?
Hello. No.
Okay, it is live. Hi.
Hello. It's $500.
Okay, hi, I'm Wallace.
Hi, I'm Clorine.
Hi, I'm Melissa.
Okay, we're going to start our show in about 10 to 15 minutes. So we're going to talk about pet insurance today. I think that's a topic that most pet owners will be interested in because, you know, obviously when you love your pets, you want the best for your pets. But what exactly is pet insurance? That's something that we will go into details later on. Okay, we're just starting to warm up a little and see who is in and watching. Can you see, like, okay, mine is a bit lag as usual. Like, I have no idea why my handphone is always acting up, or maybe it's the network. Okay, basically I can't see my live. Okay, but how many
Let me check
people are
it
watching
out.
at the moment?
26.
Oh, really? Oh, fantastic. Hi. The 26 of you here. Hi. Okay, so later on, we actually we encourage interaction. So as and when you have any questions that you want to ask Melissa or Clorine or even myself, feel free to comment, and then we will respond to your questions. And also today, later on, we'll be giving away prizes as well. Like, okay, prizes as in like what you see on the table now. Okay, very fantastic. Good products for your pets, and they're sponsored by, okay, let's see who they're sponsored by. Okay, they're sponsored by Silver Sky and Stella Pets, as well as CMC Ventures. Okay, so we're very excited about what's going to happen later. Okay, I think she's very excited as well. Okay, let's see. Okay, who do we have here? Yeah.
We have Sparkle.
Okay, and then this is Sparkle. Sparkle is, how old is Sparkle?
Sparkle is coming 2 this year.
Okay, and Sparkle is her daughter.
Yes, right.
That's Mocha, right? Okay, you know, the interesting thing is my sister has a toy poodle, and her name is Mocha as well.
Right.
Same breed, same color, same name, except that she's not a mother. I mean, like,
Not yet.
fortunately or unfortunately, okay, because just now before we started doing live, right, Melissa and Clorine were they actually shared this very interesting story about how Sparkle came to be. So it was basically an accident, right? So do you want to tell them about the accident? What happened? How did Mocha become a mother?
It was a coincidental accident. So we were thinking, because Mocha has been adopted like 5 years ago, and then we were thinking, okay, maybe we can find her a companion, right?
Okay.
So we tried all kinds of adoption drive, we tried like fostering and things like that, but they just don't mix well.
Okay.
So what we did was like, we were like, okay, why don't we find someone who wants to breed their dog, and then we can keep their puppies, right? And then Melissa one day had a chat with our friend, and they were like, oh, we both wanted the same thing.
Oh, okay.
So we were like, okay, let's bring them on a date to the cafe and like let them, you know,
Mingle.
and like see they like each other.
Netflix and
Chill.
chill. So they had like a fantastic Netflix and chill moment.
Yeah, so first time, and there goes the baby.
Okay, but
Supposed to meet, but they mated.
what?
They're supposed to meet, but they mated.
Oh, okay. No, they met, but they mated on the same day as well. So it was quite fast, like. Okay, so like, as a first-time mother, right? So how was it difficult for Mocha? Like, did she, you know, experience like a difficult pregnancy, or like, because I mean, like, I have a dog, but my dog's a boy, and then he's probably never gonna have any baby. So I'm not sure about how it is to have a female dog that's pregnant. Like, was it difficult for you guys as well?
It was pretty easy actually. Maybe we should interview Mocha.
Okay. How was your pregnancy? Do you enjoy it? Do you like being a mother?
So what do you think?
I think she's okay with the idea. So how long was the pregnancy?
So when we first found out that she's pregnant, we were like, okay, so how long will this take? And the vet was like 2 months.
We were
Oh,
shocked.
what?
Yeah, we were shocked.
Only 2 months?
Yes, exactly.
So you expected to be much longer than 2 months?
We thought like, because we took 9 months,
Yeah,
right?
so like at least like 4, 5, 6 months at least lah. But like 2 months later and pop, like the babies were out.
Exactly.
So it's quite cool. Like when we brought Mocha to the vet, there were like scans, you know, the scans that we do on mothers,
and then X-ray, see how many parts she's
Oh.
having and things like that. So
Okay,
it was a moment of where all the parents were like,
Like,
you know, during the scan you see all the different skeletons and you
like big eyes, small nose, like it's a girl.
We're trying to figure out all the gender and everything.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But you couldn't tell from the scan, right?
couldn't. No. You could tell from the skeleton, so you could see little lines. So it was a very beautiful moment.
Okay. So like you know, like I have a friend. His dog was pregnant as well, but I think because she was not an experienced mother, so she had some difficulty, and she had to actually help with the delivery. You guys have to help with that. Like,
Right.
did she experience anything?
Fortunately and unfortunately, during her delivery, she 早产, so she had a
Oh,
early birth,
okay,
and we
okay.
happened to be overseas.
Oh, so you were not around?
Yeah, we're not
So who was with my parents? Okay, so they must
They were the one that were helping with the whole pregnancy and the labor.
Okay, but they didn't expect it to be so soon.
Yeah, because we were supposed to be back the day, exactly on the Labor Day.
Oh, okay. No, that's not very smart. Never like expect it to happen on the actual day itself. You know, like that's.
So we were like inexperienced foreigners also.
Okay.
So we were like,
So your parents called you like, "Say, your dog is giving birth now."
yeah, the text, the WhatsApp, the pictures, the videos. We were like in the middle of the night, and then we woke up like it was like 3 a.m. like that.
Okay.
It's actually we were in the US, so time zone difference as well.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't planned for that, to be honest.
So we were like, Mocha, why so fast?
And two of the babies survived.
Yes.
Okay.
Out of four.
And the one that we saw earlier, one of them, Sparkle. It says Sparkle. Okay, Sparkle has a sister. What's the sister's name? Twinkle and Sparkle. So you girls are all about the glitter and the.
They are about the glitter.
Okay. And Sparkle is about 2 months old.
Coming 2 years.
Oh, 2 years old, sir. Okay. I shouldn't be carrying her lah, because you know my dog's gonna sniff me like crazy when I go back. But okay, yeah. Okay. So how many do we have now at the moment?
46.
Oh, great. Okay. Hi. Okay, if you just join us, I'm Wallace, and we have Melissa and Clorine with us. Okay, so today, we're doing the first live show, the first ever live show for Papa Pet Shop. So we're really very excited to be sharing what we know about pets, because there are many, and I do mean many pet lovers in Singapore. You know, like especially in a society like ours, you know, everything's so fast-paced. We actually need that bit of love and comfort from whatever little creatures we can get. So it's actually very nice. It's a nice change, hustling and working outside. But when we go home, when we get home, we have a lovely furry friend with us, So yeah, waiting for us. So there are many pet lovers in Singapore as well. And I think this is a fantastic platform for us to share whatever we know and also for interaction as well. And we're going to start very, very soon, in about a couple of minutes, and we're going to talk about pet insurance today. I'm not sure how many of you actually know about pet insurance. Okay, I have to be honest, I'm a bit swaku lah. So when I first heard about pet insurance, I was like, God man, like I thought, I'm sure many of you are like me. You would probably think or associate insurance with humans.
Yeah.
Pets, okay, but how different is it from what we are used to or what we're familiar with? Okay, that's something that Melissa and Clorine will be sharing with us in details later. Okay, so like in the meantime, if you have friends who have pets and you like to know more about pet insurance, please share our live, share it on your Facebook, and also invite your friends in. And also we'll be opening the floor later on as well. So if you have any questions for Melissa or Clorine or myself, okay, feel free to type under the comment, the comment segment section, and we will answer them accordingly if we can. Okay,
Right.
yeah, but okay, I have to depend on the two of you because my life is still not working. I cannot
no worries.
access my life. Okay,
I actually can see the people that are watching.
okay, wait, are you using Wi-Fi?
No, I'm not. Maybe you want to
Oh.
switch off your Wi-Fi.
Actually, I should use your Wi-Fi. Or will it be better? Huh?
The birds agreed.
Okay,
You
okay.
haven't
Oh,
introduced
oh
your
yeah,
bird.
I'm so sorry. Okay. I brought two of my lovebirds. I have Ginger and Lemon with us. Okay, Ginger is actually the mother, and Lemon is one of her kids.
I have all the mother and daughter combinations.
Yeah. Okay. So I started breeding lovebirds since 10 years ago, and at my peak, I had about 20 plus 30 lovebirds at home, and I had 4 breeding pairs. So okay, just imagine each breeding pair can produce 2 clutches a year, times 4.
Let's do some math. 2 times
Calculator.
2
Yeah.
times
Calculator.
4.
Okay, but okay, fortunately or unfortunately, most of my birds, they are no longer that young and fertile now. So even when they lay eggs, right, the eggs no longer hatch. So
Oh,
So,
right. Birds lay eggs, right? Because Mocha didn't lay egg.
I think that's something most of us already know.
Are you
Like,
sure? I only know chicken lay eggs though.
What? Are you trying to tell me that you thought birds would give birth to like
I never
babies?
thought about it. Let me give it a
really?
look. Yeah.
Wow, okay. And the interesting about birds is that they don't lay eggs every single day. They
Right.
actually take about 2 days to produce an egg.
Oh, right. I think
Yeah.
我吃过鸟蛋, the egg, bird egg,
Quail egg.
quail egg, right. I've eaten quail
I
egg
think most of us had quail eggs before.
Right, I
like,
didn't relate quail egg as bird
Okay,
laying eggs,
but you
I
probably
got it
cannot.
now.
But you probably cannot eat lovebird eggs, lah. I don't
Oh.
think they're or at least I have not tried. Okay,
Right.
but they take like 2 days to produce an egg. So
Okay.
for them, right, they will lay an egg every alternate day.
Oh,
Yeah.
Wow.
And then for each clutch, they produce about 3 to 6 or 7 eggs.
right.
Yeah. And usually only about 50% to about 70% of the eggs will hatch. Usually, but
So
but
you must
for-
be quite good to have about
to-
20 of them.
Actually, I'm not involved in the mating or the hatching. So, okay, but I do take pretty good
mean,
care
you
of
take
them.
good care of the birds such that they can hatch
Actually,
the eggs.
that's something that as a pet owner, we have to always be mindful of. Because when we take good care of our pets, obviously they'll be healthier, and if you want to breed them, they will produce healthy babies as well. So it's all interlinked, lah.
Yep.
Okay, so talking about taking good care of our pets, I think we should start talking about insurance as well. So pet insurance. Okay, before we started the live, I was asking Melissa and Clorine, how many percent of Singapore's pet owners actually buy insurance for their pets?
Actually, a majority of the pet owners don't even know that there is such thing as pet insurance.
Okay.
So I have friends who go because we do insurance professionally, right? So they will look for us and do their own personal, their company one, and then they go hey, my dog got insurance or not? As a joke.
Well, they actually call you A.
Yeah,
Like,
as a joke.
A.
Very good friends lah.
Or like A, yeah.
So they go my dog can buy insurance or not? Then I'm like, yeah. Then they were like, huh?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so that was before you actually started doing it.
Correct.
Oh,
So
okay.
we actually did more personal insurance. It was because we have our own dogs that we started researching on pet insurance and because people around us, the parents around us are asking. So we thought since it's in our field, then might as well specialize in it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So do you have to take a lesson or do you have to have license to be an insurance agent for pets?
Yes, of course.
Oh, okay. So how long was the course?
It's actually a general insurance license.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Basically, 3 main papers that we need to do. We need to actually go through that whole test.
Also, which means if you're already an insurance agent and you want to venture into pet insurance as well, you can actually do that.
Yeah, you
But
need
you need-
3 other
yeah,
papers to license
Oh,
yourself.
okay. So you just have to add
Additional
on.
licensing.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
right.
Oh, okay.
But of course, to specialize in it is to really know what the pet owner wants, what pet owners really consider important. Then we can recommend accordingly.
Okay. For us humans, right? We buy different types of insurance. There's insurance for health and then for accident.
Yeah.
All these different types. So for pets, are there different types of insurance as well, or there's only one type?
No, there's two kinds actually.
Oh, okay.
Mainly two. One is actually for hospitalization, surgical fees, more on the medical side. The other one is more for accident. So
Okay.
mainly two sides.
Okay, so one for hospitalization
Yeah.
and one for accident.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so how about the price?
Just like our human one, the accident one is so much cheaper,
Oh.
whereas the one with surgical and medical hospitalization bill will be slightly more expensive. But it's definitely more affordable than our human insurance.
Okay, because like when we talk about something being expensive or something being affordable, it's all very relative. Like
Yeah.
so for an average or like for a typical insurance that you can buy for your pets, right? How much will it cost?
Right.
Like monthly?
So monthly. Okay, so usually we don't do monthly because it's really very affordable.
Oh,
so like
okay.
accident, it ranges around 70 plus.
Okay.
For a medical one that covers surgical, it can range from 350 to 750 a year or even more.
Okay,
Slightly more actually.
Okay.
So it's relatively around, it can be $1 a day kind of thing.
Okay, so it's about 30 plus to 70 plus a month,
Roughly.
which is actually a pretty good deal if you
Yeah.
consider how much of help it can actually bring to your pets
Yeah.
when the need arises, right? So if I am interested in getting an insurance for my pets, how do I go about it? I just have to call an insurance agent and say, hey, I want to get an insurance for my, or like you prefer to be called A, right? You said that's what your friends always
we
call
will
like,
go
A.
for the next
like,
show.
like, hey, I want to buy insurance. How?
Yeah. So of course you can contact us or any of the specialists who are in the market, because not all insurance agents do pet
Okay.
insurance.
And then you have to renew it yearly.
Yes.
Okay, but like all good responsible agents, you actually call like before
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
insurance is up and like, okay, do you want to consider
It will be,
renewing?
hey, it's gonna
like,
be due,
like,
so you
hey,
need
your
to
insurance is
renew
going to be
already.
up,
Yes,
you want to
yes,
buy or not? Like if you don't buy, something happened to your dog, don't come and look for me. Okay, so like because we kept talking about dogs just now. So when we talk about pet insurance, right? So what kind of pets can we buy insurance for? Like besides dogs, what kind of other pets can we get the insurance for?
We actually cover the cats as well.
Okay, so
Cats and
basically,
kittens. So dogs and pups, cats and kittens.
okay, so basically only the felines and
Yeah.
the canines that can
Yes.
be insured.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I basically cannot buy insurance for my birds lah.
I'm sorry.
Oh
But,
no!
but if you're overseas, you can buy for horses and stuff like that. Just that in
okay.
Singapore, it's
The-
only
the-
for
the
canine
bigger
and
pets
feline.
lah.
Yeah. Yes, for
Okay.
me.
Okay, so but in Singapore context,
Yeah.
the only two types of pets that you can buy insurance for are dogs and cats.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Okay. So like for humans, right? When we buy insurance, the agents will also consider like the medical history or the age.
Yeah.
So like for dogs, okay, we know like for dogs and cats, the lifespan is about maybe 10 to 15 years, thereabout. So is there like a cut-off age, like after a certain age, you can no longer buy insurance for your pets? Is there such a thing?
Of course.
Okay, so
wanna
what
answer?
is the maximum age that you can get the insurance for?
The latest is actually about 9.
Okay.
And as the lifespan of their pets actually get longer and longer each year, the policy also allow the entry age to be longer. So it used to be 7 and then extended to 9 right now. Yeah, and the
okay.
youngest you can start buying your pet insurance is about 8 weeks or
Okay.
so.
So from
Yeah.
8 weeks to 9 years old, you can
Yeah,
buy insurance for your pets.
Yes.
Before
Okay.
9.
Before 9. So
Yeah.
so like you actually look at the birth date.
Yeah, so all dogs have got licensing and
Okay.
microchip, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So-
So I have a question pertaining to age. Okay,
Right.
I'll ask you guys later, but before that, we're gonna do something very special first. We're gonna have our first quiz segment. Okay,
Yay.
and then I'll get Melissa or Clorine to ask a question. So if you all of you who are watching, you can actually take part. And if you know the answer, right? Please answer because we're gonna give away some fantastic prizes. Okay,
Can I
let's see.
answer?
No, you can answer, but we won't be giving you any prizes, right? Okay. Okay. Let's see what we have here. So for the first quiz, right, we're gonna give away 2 sets of this. So basically, we have Grandma Lucy's organic oven baked dog treats. Okay, this is made from this is the coconut coconut recipe. Ah, okay, and then the
Sparkle looks interested.
yes, I know, but okay,
Looks delicious, right?
unless you know the
Definitely
answer,
yummy.
okay.
Answer, okay, later.
And then they actually made in a bakery.
Wow.
wow.
By people who actually love their pets very much,
Yes.
because we know how the food that you put into a dog's mouth can affect the dog's health.
That's right.
So I think this is what as a pet owner we should be very, very mindful of. And also you get Grandma Lucy's freeze-dried white fish. I think Wally will really enjoy this because Wally, my dog, he has skin sensitivity.
Right.
So usually he will take fish food
Right.
and not so much of red meat. So so if you know the answer, you can get. So we'll be picking 3 winners. 2 winners will be getting a set of this each, and then another winner will be getting a set of this. So we have the Tropiclean Fresh Breath. Okay, this is the no brushing clean teeth oral care gel.
She's like,
Okay.
no, it's not delicious.
You want this? Okay, and we also have the oral care foam. Okay, quick fresh breath. You know how dogs, because of the food they eat, right? Sometimes, I mean, you want to get close, but the breath,
Smells like the meat.
like fishy.
The red
It's
meat
either
fishy.
or not very pleasant. Let's just say. Okay, so we'll get Melissa or Clorine to ask a question. Do you have any question for our viewers?
We'll ask based on the FAQ that we have. What's the latest age that your dog or your pet cat could actually get a pet insurance?
Okay, what is the cut-off
Exactly.
age for getting an insurance
Yeah.
Yes.
for your dog or cat? Okay, so
let's
if you know the
see.
answer, please, answer now. Sorry, you're not qualified.
Samuel is so fast, my goodness.
No, okay, not happening for you. Okay, so if you know your answer, please send your answers in. We will announce the winners shortly. We'll be picking 3 winners. So 2 winners will be getting a set of this each, and then 1 winner will be getting a set of these. Yay! Okay, so please answer away. All right. So to continue with the topic that we were talking about just now. So you were saying you will look at the microchip and all that, and then to check the age of the dog or the cat. So let's say the dog was adopted,
Right.
and the dog has no microchip,
Yeah.
and there is no scientific way of determining the age. So what can we do?
That's a tricky question.
Yeah, like I have a dog. I mean, it doesn't look very old. I adopted it, and I want to buy insurance, but I don't have any proof, to show that this dog is younger than 9 years of age. Then what can we do?
So usually we go to the vet. The vet can actually help to certify of a certain age.
Okay.
So that would actually help in the application.
And then of course, at the end of the day, whether you want to accept it, it's up to you guys lah.
Yeah.
It depends on what the vet has to say as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
They'll go through some underwriting lah. So some pet insurance actually require you to do a medical checkup before applying. Some pet insurance you don't need any medical checkup, so you just have to apply, declare accordingly, and ta-da, you're covered.
Okay. So so if you have a dog or a cat, and if you're looking into buying an insurance, you can actually contact one of the insurance agents, like Melissa or Clorine.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've basically covered the age and the breeds that we can cover. So for insurance, right? What kind of coverage can it offer? Like because you were talking about hospitalization as well. So does it cover everything?
So there's actually 3 broad categories. One is accident-based, one is surgical, and then one is non-surgical. So so there are plans that only cover surgical, some plans cover surgical and non-surgical, and some only accident-based kind of injury. So of course the accident-based one is the cheapest option, and then the other 2 depending on what combination you would like to be covered.
So it really depends on the kind of insurance that you are thinking of buying
Correct.
or have bought.
Correct.
So and of course they come and like the pricing is different as well depending on what kind of insurance you
and
have.
most pet insurance actually has a co-payment. So like for example, if your bill
What do you
is
mean by
$500, some covers 50% only, some covers 20%. So depends on which suits you best in terms of budget and coverage that you require. Then we'll recommend accordingly.
So it's very much like our medical insurance as well, lah. Like
Correct.
whether you go for the premium one or the
Correct.
basic one.
Yes.
So the coverage is
Yes.
very different as well.
Yes.
Okay. So we we have the winners for our first quiz. Okay, we'd like to congratulate Stephen Ong. Yay! Okay, Danita. Okay, is that how you pronounce your name? Okay, Danita Lin. Yay! And Wendy Chang. Yay! You're also happy. Your friends are.
No leh.
Okay, anyway,
Would you like to be my friend
congratulations.
today?
So that they can share the goodies with
I
you,
know,
right?
we can go on a date.
Don't, please, don't make friends. Go on the date.
Go on a date, like the dogs, play dates. You know, dog owners, right? When we actually go out, we call it a play
Okay,
date.
so basically, right?
Obviously, your dogs don't go out, right?
So basically, it's easy to go on a date with Chlorine. You just have to have dog goodies.
真是的, don't tell
很
people
容易
the
啊，要
secret.
约 Chlorine 是很容易的一件事。
Open secret.
Okay,
Hi,
so-
Sparkle.
Hi, Sparkle is here.
We actually have some question here, which
Oh,
is
okay.
quite interesting.
Okay.
I
I'll
was
need your
just
help with that.
scrolling.
Okay.
So let me scroll. I have 3 pets. Can I buy group insurance? I saw that question from
okay.
Eileen Lee.
Oh, really?
I think that's a very relevant question because we also have 3 dogs. Unfortunately, there isn't a group insurance, but we usually do group buys. So that's why right now with the education that we're sharing, we're also gathering people together to buy a pet insurance together. And if we can hit a certain number, we might be able to negotiate with the insurer.
Oh, okay.
Yes, so maybe we can work something out at the end of it.
Okay. So for as it is, you can only buy like individual insurance.
Correct.
Okay. Any more
Yeah.
questions?
Yeah, there's more question. What kinds of dogs are insurable? Okay, we answered that already. Hi Erica. Hi Xavier.
Okay, I'm so sorry because my live is not working very well.
I think
Okay, it's
You just
working
have to-
already.
yeah.
Okay, it's working
You just
already.
have to off this out.
Hi, okay.
Would they need to undergo a medical examination first?
Okay, that's a very valid question. Do
Would
the
you like
dogs
to
have
take
to
my Samuel?
go through like the examinations before they can be considered for?
Yeah, actually it really depends what kind of insurance you're getting for your dog or your cat. So for certain insurance, you do need to actually go through a medical examination first. You need to be like certified, like you don't have any pre-existing for your dogs. But there are also certain plans that actually you don't have to. So it really depends on which company at the end of the day as well.
Okay, so which means, okay, let's say if your dog already has an existing problem,
Right.
it can still get insured, depending on the kind of insurance that
Yes.
the owner wants for
Yes.
it. Okay, so each individual case will be evaluated individually.
Yes,
Okay.
just like the human insurance.
Okay, so even if your dog has some existing medical conditions, you can still buy an insurance for it, depending on the kind that you're looking for.
Right.
You're
And
looking
usually
at,
there's
yeah.
a general clause that says pre-existing not covered, so that's quite understood because if not everyone will wait until there's problem then buy, right? Yeah, so that's the only thing we need to watch out for.
But of course, there's also this thing called the waiting period.
Yeah.
Yeah, so for some of the pre-existing conditions or actually like the hereditary kind of conditions, what happened is after you got the insurance, if the company wants to insure you, there's actually a 12 months waiting period. Yeah.
You know, like I was just thinking, right? You know, like for us, right? We buy insurance for almost anything and everything. We have insurance for car as well. And I just remember, you know, because I actually got into an accident a couple of months ago.
Oh no.
Right.
Yeah, I know, very sad. Okay, so but because of the insurance, you know, we were more or less covered.
Yeah.
So like for dogs, right? Because sometimes dogs they might get into fights. So like when they get into fights, right? Does the insurance cover only one party or can it cover both parties?
Right. Fights. Okay, so there is 2 questions there actually.
Okay.
So the first question is, are their medical bills covered? Yes, their medical bills are covered. So
For both dogs,
okay, let me answer one by one.
Okay.
So there's 2 questions there. Medical condition wise, if it's due to surgery, so it depends on what package you get, but it covers the one that covers surgery. If a surgery is required, then it will only be covered. The other one, non-surgical, will also be covered. And then the last one will be the third-party liability that you just mentioned. That means if, for example, I let my dog out and my dog bites someone else.
Let the dogs. It's Chlorine.
Me again. Right. And if your dog injure another person, then that will be covered under the third party liability, which is available in most of the policies.
Okay, so like if I suay kena bitten by your dog lah,
Yeah.
so I actually will get covered as well.
Actually, don't care about you lah, but legally, actually, I am bounded to pay for your bills.
Oh,
Yeah, so
okay.
that's where the third party liability is here to
okay.
cover.
Okay, so basically, you know, like, so basically, when you have an insurance for your pets, right, it actually covers quite a bit of, you know, stuff as well.
Yeah, so it really depends on what package you're looking at and what kind of coverage you are looking at. Yeah, I think there are more questions coming.
Okay.
Please share what is the premium amount for all the different types of insurance. How long does the insurance last, and does it depend on the lifespan of the dog? Okay, so there's a lot of questions here. I think some of them we have addressed,
okay.
but I think we can share that again. So premium ranges from $70 over per year for accident coverage.
$70 per year.
Yeah, for accidental coverage.
Also, it's only about $7 per month.
Cheaper than Starbucks.
It's almost the price as one bubble tea leh.
I know.
And then you can get your.
Sorry, now with delivering, one cup also cannot.
Okay, but now you don't have to.
Right,
yeah,
right,
you can
right.
actually go queue
Phase
up.
two.
Okay,
Happy
but
phase two.
social distancing, huh? Okay, so it starts from as low as $7 per month.
Yes, correct.
That's for accident.
Correct. So
Oh.
accident covers like accidental injury. Your dog, if they're stolen, they will be covered. But if you accidentally forgot to lock your door, I'm sorry, it's your carelessness.
Wait. So like if let's say your dog gonna stolen,
Yes.
and then you'll get a payout.
There's a compensation to
How
it.
much is the compensation around? Is there like an
I
average
think
rate?
depending on the breed and how much you buy the dog, but of course, to all pet owners like ourselves,
Of course, I mean like
Really the money
we
is-
wouldn't want that to ever happen lah. But if that happens, you can actually get a compensation.
Yeah.
yes.
Okay.
Yes.
It's usually not the full amount.
Okay.
It's either $1,000 or the purchase price, or depends on the
Yeah.
plans that you choose.
Actually, okay, this is quite interesting as well because you know that's only if your dog was stolen, then they will get coverage, right?
Yes.
But how do you determine if the dog was stolen? I mean, like, okay lah, sorry to say this, but if I'm a dog owner, right, and then I lose my dog for whatever reason, I want to get compensation. Of course, I will tell a story that will lead you to believe that it was actually stolen,
Right.
even if it wasn't. So, like, is there a way to actually determine, like, whether this person is telling the truth, or we just have to trust in humanity and believe that we're all, like, honest
Usually
people?
all these claims require legal documents, so the most legal document there will be a police report.
report.
Right,
Oh,
right.
okay.
And you know every police report at the end it will say, I oath that
Oh.
whatever I disclose is the
Okay.
truth, but nothing but the truth.
So, but
that is
if
the
your
document.
if your dog runs away by itself, then
No.
then cannot.
Yeah.
that will be
Okay.
considered your own negligence.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So only if it was stolen.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So from 70 plus all the way up to 700 plus, but usually it's below 1,000. Yeah. So that is to answer the question. Yeah.
Right.
Actually, okay, Eileen asked a question. So how long does the insurance last? So I have a question that is based on this question for you guys, because we're talking about, you know, the cutoff age for getting insurance and all that. But we also know that as a dog gets older, you know, chances of them developing medical conditions like a loss of eyesight, you know, loss
Yeah.
of hearing,
Yeah.
you know,
Organ
weak
failure.
knees and all that, you know, the chances are very much higher. So will you adjust the premium according to the age as well? Like the price for insuring a young dog, a puppy,
Yeah.
and that of an older dog, is it going to be the same price?
Yes.
Oh, really?
Okay, so generally the premiums are fixed.
Oh, okay.
The only thing is that we have some of the insurance where the younger you start the plan, the lower the co-insurance. That means the co-pay amount borne by the owners will be lesser.
Oh,
Yeah, so it depends on what plans you go again.
Actually, the golden age, like to start the
the
insurance,
insurance.
is before 4,
Why is that so?
because the co-pay is the lowest.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
But if you
okay.
ask me, you should always start when you can buy the insurance already, because you really don't know
Okay,
when you're
then we better
spend.
don't ask you.
Well, some owners, they kind of like take time to think about it, you know, 3
yeah.
years or so,
Yeah.
you know.
You know, because I have to be very honest. Even though this whole concept of buying insurance for your pets sounds like a very good idea, but still, we have to also admit that it's a pretty new concept to pet owners. You know, it's like, really, I need to buy insurance for my pets. You know, I mean, like, it's something that we have to probably educate and to share more. But still, I think at the moment, it's something that most pet owners are not familiar with.
So I think that's amazing that Papa Pet Shop is actually organizing this so that we can just share the options that people have.
Yes. So you should actually really start thinking about it if you have never thought about it. Okay, so before we carry on with our conversation or our discussion, we'd like to go into our second quiz. So for the second quiz, we're giving away 3 sets of prizes again. Okay, let's see if I can remember what we're giving away. Okay, we're giving away 2 sets of this. Correct? See, my memory not too bad. Okay, so basically that will include.
It's okay, you can give more. They got a lot in stock.
Really? Okay, let's see what I want to bring home later. Okay, so
Give me some.
Give you okay. Let's see lah. Let's see how nice you are to me. Okay, so we're giving away this one. This one is a pet shampoo, moisturizing pet shampoo from Epidermis Prime.
Wow.
And then it comes with this as well. This is a soluble pet vitamins from Pet Vim. Yeah. Okay. I'm not sure how many of you actually give your dogs vitamins, but I think they're pretty essential.
Yeah.
Yeah. For the general well-being of your dogs.
Especially during COVID period. You need to build up your immunity.
Oh, okay, for dogs as well. Okay, says Clorine. Okay, so we have 2 sets of this, and then we're also giving away 1 set of this. Okay, we talked about this earlier. They're from Clean. Okay, we have a Fresh Breath Oral Care Foam, as well as Clean Teeth Oral Care Gel. Okay, so that your dogs will always smell good when they get very close and very near to you. Okay, so we'll get Clorine and Melissa to ask a question as well. Okay, so if you know the answer to the question, type in your question and you may be one of our 3 lucky winners. Okay, so what question do you have for our audience?
My turn?
Yes.
So we talk about quite a number of things. Maybe let's give a very simple one. Does your dog need to be microchipped to be insured?
That's a trick question. It's not as easy as you claim it is.
I think we talked about it.
We did talk about it, but okay, do you actually need a microchip?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
It's a yes or
It
no
needs to be
question.
more challenging. If nobody get the question right?
Then you'll get it right. How many times must I tell you this is not happening?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay, if nobody claims that right, they'll just leave them and Chris will just take back. Okay. So the question is very simple. Does your dog need a microchip to be insured?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
that is the question asked by Clorine. Okay.
What
So
an easy question.
three.
Is it Samuel again?
No, okay, let's just ignore Samuel. Let's just
Okay.
pretend he's not here. I think that's the easiest way out, okay? And Sparkle wants
Sparkle said
part
it's
of-
food time again.
It's food time, or is it like
Next time.
do you brush their teeth?
Once in a while.
How okay?
When I remember.
Okay, we're not talking about insurance, but I'm just curious. Like, how often do you actually have to brush your dog's teeth?
To be very honest.
Daily, yeah.
Yes.
Daily.
Like the human's teeth.
Daily, how many of you actually,
No, you will be surprised. There are people who really brush their dog's teeth every day.
Dedicated parents.
Okay,
Yeah,
so if you're
yeah.
not that dedicated, or if you're not that, right? This is like the easier way
Yes.
out, right?
So this one you just have to, I think, squeeze and leave it there, and then it will lick it off.
And this one is basically just spray, right? You just have to spray
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
this foam.
foam.
Yeah. So this is
Oh.
gel that is foam.
So okay, so for this one, right, you just apply directly to your pet's teeth and gums. So I
Yes.
think you can use your fingers lah, and just rub it.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah, I think this is the easier way out.
It says no brushing, easy to use.
Yeah. Clean teeth, fresh breath, no brushing.
Oh, we've got a number of people who answered.
Okay. So we have quite a number of yeses and nos.
Okay, we will see who wins it
Okay.
later.
Soon. Oh, we have. Okay.
Oh,
so
wow.
That's fast.
So fast.
what is the correct answer first, huh?
Oh, actually, I don't know that.
Ask
What do
Mocha.
you mean? You ask a question and you don't know the answer. What is the answer?
Yes, of course, you need to be microchipped to actually buy insurance.
I thought you don't.
Yes, you're supposed to have.
You need it.
Do you
It's
not
compulsory.
do the microchip yet?
I mean, I'm not a
Oh,
dog.
right.
Like, why should I be microchipped?
Okay, let's get over this drama and announce the winner.
Fine. Okay, so we have Natalie Koh, Clorine Ong, and Xia Wei Jian. Congratulations, our three winners for our second quiz.
Do you brush the bird's teeth?
In order for you to do that, right, ladies and gentlemen, they have to have teeth to begin with.
Birds got no teeth. I'm learning so much about birds today as much as I'm sharing about pet
Can I
insurance.
not continue by talking to you, Clorine? I'm so out of here. Like, no, they have beaks, they don't have teeth.
Oh, I'm sorry, birds. It's quite cool to have teeth, you know. Okay, anyway, back to this.
In their defense, it's quite cool to have beaks as well.
All right.
You don't. Who needs teeth when you have beaks?
That's
Eh.
true.
Okay, so do we have any like questions from the floor, like from
Yeah, I
the
think there's
viewers?
quite a number of
Questions?
questions in here.
What do we have?
Oh, I think we didn't answer this. How long does the insurance last and will the premium increase after a claim? Very, very good question because
Oh, yeah.
I think most people who have motor insurance will think that every
Yeah.
time you do accident, your
Yeah.
premiums will
Yeah.
increase.
We don't actually do accidents. I mean,
Oh,
like they just
sorry.
happen. Like, boom, like no, we don't do it. But
No,
yeah.
I'm sorry, there are people who do that
Oh, as in like they get into accidents.
just to get
Deliberately,
their
just-
just to get their bumper fixed, you know.
Okay.
That's
Okay, next. Anyway.
Okay, that's
Does the premium increase after a claim? No. In fact, if you don't do any claim, there is a no claim discount up to 15%.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so I have a question as well. So let's say this dog gets insured or got insured when he was 4 years old and
Yeah.
he was all healthy and everything. But after 2 years, he started developing certain conditions like
Yeah.
or illness.
Yeah.
So like, will that affect the premium or
No,
is
it wouldn't.
It wouldn't.
Yeah. It wouldn't increase after you claim, but if you didn't claim at all, then there will be a discount.
Okay, so it doesn't really matter how many times your dogs get hospitalized
Yes.
or sick.
Yes.
So the premium will remain the same,
Yes.
regardless of the health condition of your dog
Yeah.
or cat.
Yeah.
That's pretty amazing,
Yeah.
actually. Yeah, and we all know for a fact that vets in Singapore, they are not exactly the cheapest people to visit.
Yeah.
You know, like every time you visit one, it's like
It's
wow.
expensive as the PD.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Your
$300 to
money will be like-
$500
Yeah.
easily.
You know. So the Wally, my dog, my Japanese Spitz. So a couple of years ago, I'm not sure what exactly happened, but he started losing his appetite. He couldn't eat, and that for my Wally is like it's something out of the ordinary because you know how greedy dogs are generally. So he stopped eating and he was feeling very unwell. So I brought him to a couple of doctors and he did a scan, he did tests, he was hospitalized and the bill came up to about 3K. And even after all the testings and all the scans, right, all the scanning, the doctor couldn't tell what exactly was wrong with him.
Yeah.
And it was just like $3,000 gone
Gone.
like that. You know, I think many pet owners have been through that, or maybe are even going through that. You know, bringing your dog to see a doctor is not the cheapest thing in Singapore. So, like, if you have an insurance, that will actually help you a lot, right?
Yeah.
And that's only for a very, very small price, like $300 to $600 a year.
Yeah.
Which is about if you count by month, it's only about $50 to $60 a month, and that can save you a lot of trouble, and that can also take you off a lot of
Financial.
yes your financial
And I know of like parents who really want to treat the dog all the way, but looking at the financial burden and treating the dog, they usually get into a situation where they are stuck in a dilemma.
yeah
But eventually they still treat them. But you don't have to go through that emotional pain to
I
decide.
can totally understand
Yeah.
what some owners are actually going through because so for a start, of course we want the best for our paw kids,
Yeah.
our dogs, our cats. But at the same time, we're also very scared that, if just like as the very moment they show signs of being unwell, do I bring the cat or the dog to see the doctor? What if there's nothing wrong with her or him? What if what if it's just like indigestion, or he's just moody because of something? What if he will get well tomorrow? Then do I still want to spend that few $100s? But sometimes this decision making can impact the dog's health very badly. What if something is really very wrong with your pet and you don't send the dog to a doctor immediately? Then something very bad might happen. So it's always this kind of dilemma that we have to go through. So if you have an insurance, that will actually stop you from worrying so much. Since you're covered anyway. So once your dog shows sign of being unwell, you can just bring him or her to the doctor without having to fear about the costly hospitalization bills and all that. So I think it's something that dog owners and cat owners should consider. So do we have any other questions from?
We have more questions actually. So let's see. Hello everyone who just joined us.
Hi. Okay, so I'm Wallace and we have Clorine and Melissa with us. Clorine and Melissa, they actually specialize in insurance for dogs and cats. Okay, and this is the first time we're doing live for Papa Pet Shop as well. So it's very it's a new experience for us, and it's pretty fun to be interacting with all these pet lovers as well.
Especially live. So cool.
Live.
I'm just watching you guys asking questions. So if you have any questions, just feel free to post it in. We'll try to address it as and when we can.
There's this question here. It says, how long does the insurance go into effect after you apply? Is there a waiting period? I think we did answer this just now.
Maybe you want to address
you did? Okay.
Because I think this is a very important question.
Yeah, it is.
Someone's not listening.
Okay, let's say I'm buying it today. So how long would it take for it to take effect?
It's 90 days usually. So it's a 3 months waiting period.
Oh, why do we have to wait for 90 days?
Because imagine, right, your dog vomit today. And you go like, oh, what if something is wrong? Maybe I should buy insurance today.
Oh.
So basically all this waiting period is to prevent people from abusing the whole insurance policy such that they can maintain the premium rate and get that rebate back to the consumer.
Okay, this one I totally understand, because even as humans, right, sometimes you're like, okay, I'm sick already, I must buy insurance now, I want to claim. It's something that you should do even before you are sick or before you're unwell. Same goes for the dogs. Don't wait till your dogs start showing symptoms of being unwell before you buy insurance. Just buy an insurance now, and then it will take about 3 months before it will take effect. Okay, so this is something that you have to bear in mind, and you cannot just like buy an insurance today and then expect to claim something the next week.
Unless it's accident, because like you say, accident you don't plan for it.
So accident, you mean you can claim for accident?
Accident can be the next moment.
Okay. So I think we have to explain this a little clearer. So for insurance, if it's for medical reasons or for hospitalization, you have to wait for 3 months before it takes effect. But if it's for accident, the moment you get you sign,
it has to be approved.
Okay, the moment how long does it take for it to be approved?
Depending on how fast the
usually
within a week.
Okay, so within a week. Okay, once it's already approved, as and when your dog or your cat gets into an accident, you can claim.
Yes.
Okay, so I think that's clearer for everyone.
So I think we should refresh some of these categories that we shared earlier in the video, because I saw some of the people only came in listening. So pet insurance is split into 3 different categories: surgical bills, non-surgical bills, and accident-based bills. So we do have different kind of insurance that's suited for different needs and budget. So don't worry too much. Just consider what are your options before you decide what you want to do about it. So if I have more than one pet, do they have to be insured under different policies?
Yes. That's a straightforward answer.
One policy for one animal.
Correct.
One dog or cat. Right.
Okay.
Correct.
So you have 3, you need 3.
Okay, so if you missed our conversation earlier, there are only 2 types of pets that you can get insurance for. A dog or a cat. I mean, if we're talking about Singapore context, because Clorine was mentioning as well, like if you are staying somewhere else, like where you can get a horse or maybe even a sheep as a pet, then they can be insured as well. But because in Singapore, obviously you cannot. Can you keep a horse?
A bit hard, huh?
You can.
I think you can, right?
You can own a dog. You can own a horse.
Yeah, I think you
but
can. Yeah.
not at home.
Not home.
Yeah. Okay.
I have friends who own horse.
So, but,
It's
then,
amazing.
but they cannot get insurance for the horse, even though they own it.
No, not in Singapore. So Singapore animal insurance is actually
Only
not
for
that
only for dogs.
developed.
Oh, okay. So for Singapore, only dogs and cats. Okay. So if you have any other questions pertaining to insurance, you can keep them coming in. Okay. So and also, we would like to share this piece of good news. Okay. So basically, today we're offering something very special. So from today to Friday, as long as you get something from Papa Pet Shop, you'll receive a trial pack of Stella and Chewy's raw coated beef kibbles. Plus, they are also offering 25% off the bill. Okay, so you can go to their website and take a look.
We should go
So-
online and check out.
Yeah,
later.
so this is like
Should
a
go
new
now.
flavor
Now?
that they came up with. Stella and Chewy's.
See, every time you talk about food,
She's
Sparkle
here.
is here.
Always on time. Okay, so this is the grass-fed beef recipe. This is like a new flavor, right?
Oh.
Okay, I mean, like
Why don't you test it on her?
I don't eat kibbles, but
See, she's interested.
She likes
okay.
it.
So you can go to their website and check it out. Also, another piece of good news. So if you are a first-time customer, for your first purchase, if you purchase anything more than $88, you can get a 10% discount, or is it $10? $10 discount.
Wow, that's very attractive.
If
Oh,
you use my promo code.
why? Why do I not have a promo code, Lillian? Where's my promo code? I think they will sign up more on my
No.
promo code than Wallace.
You know why? Because you are not Wawa. That's right. That is the promo code for your $10 off.
What's the promo code?
Wawa. W-A-W-A. Yeah.
I
So if you are a
see.
first-time customer, okay, and then you purchase $88 and above, you get $10 off if you use this promo code.
Have
Wawa.
you purchased?
By using my own promo code?
Yes.
I'll think about it.
Okay. We can do our shopping after this.
Yeah.
In phase 2,
Okay, yeah, I mean, it's time for you to do more shopping.
Right.
Okay, so we have a question from Sherry.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Sherry.
Yeah, so
Where
can we-
is Sherry? Hi, Sherry.
Yeah. Hi.
Hello.
Hi, everyone.
Where's
Welcome
Sherry?
to Papa Pet Shop Pet Talk.
Yeah, we're talking about pet insurance tonight.
Right.
And
I cannot find Sherry.
Clorine and Melissa, they're actually insurance agents for pets. Is
With
that
a
what
pet
people
insurance
refer?
specialist.
No, but do you do insurance for humans as well?
Yeah, we do.
Okay.
We actually do anything that with the word insurance.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Specialist.
Okay. If she wants to be called a specialist, then give it to her. Okay, we have the question here. All right.
can't
So
find
the
it,
question. Sorry. Can I have the question again?
Actually, while you're waiting, we have another question
Okay,
here.
yeah.
Can we buy more than one surgical insurance for one pet, or can only claim under one insurance? So this is a very good question. In fact, if you have the budget, I'll recommend to do one surgical one and one non-surgical one, because if something were to happen,
okay.
if surgery happens, you have something to claim for. If nothing happens, then you claim for the non-surgery category.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
so in that sense, because even if you add up two policy,
Okay.
it's less than $2,000 compared to the bill.
So,
that
so
you're
it's
getting
actually
for-
possible for you to get more than one policy for your
Correct.
pet.
Correct.
Okay.
As
Okay.
long as you're not making a profit out of that, you will be able to claim.
Okay.
Yeah. So for
okay.
example, if your bill is 3,000 and each policy only covered 2,000, then you can claim from both.
Then you get 1,000 surplus. Right?
No, not
Okay. Okay.
you cannot
Fine.
earn from it.
Fine.
You can only use Wawa
For your pets, only for your
promo
pet.
code.
Okay. Yeah. Use Wawa promo code. Yes, for your $10 off. All right. So we have the question
Okay, the
from.
question.
Yeah.
The question is gone.
The question is gone. What do you mean the question is
not
gone?
meant to be.
Okay, let me see if I can see the question
Hi,
from
everyone.
Sherry.
Welcome.
Hi.
Okay,
So-
okay, the question is here.
Oh,
Melissa,
okay.
your mom is on.
Yeah, I know. I saw that.
Hi,
I'm feeling
Auntie.
pressured now.
Hi.
Well, very nice to Melissa, by the way, if you have to know.
Okay, from Sherry. Is the policy guaranteed renewable every year? as long as premiums are paid on time and our renewals are still subject to underwriting.
Right.
Okay,
How
so
about
That's a very
Wallace make a
important
guess?
question. Thank you.
Okay, make an intelligent guess.
That's why you give me very tough questions, so I need to
Okay,
qualify.
I would say yes.
Of course.
See, they are
Of
such
course.
nice people.
Yes.
So the question basically is, does it? Okay, is it?
Guaranteed renewable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like, as and when you want to renew it, will it ever be rejected?
Right. So as long as you're on board already, right? They will have to allow you to renew unless you
Okay.
didn't pay your premium, of course.
Okay.
So just please make
yeah.
sure you pay on time.
Yeah.
I'm sure you guys will make sure like you like call,
Yeah.
WhatsApp,
So we have
email, remind, notification like pay.
So we
pay.
have a group of operation and admin team that help us run that. So as long as it's, as and when there's renewal, the customers will be informed so
Yeah.
that you actually renew on time and your pets
Okay.
are insured. I mean, you don't want to be able to just buy for 1 year and then when things really happen, you cannot claim.
Actually, okay, that reminds me of a question. So, okay, because you were saying that usually when they already have a policy, as and when they want to renew, you guys will not reject. But what if this policy owner or this person has been found to be dishonest about certain things? Like, for example, they tried to claim for something that was not claimable. So will it affect?
That one will definitely be subjected to the decision
Okay.
of the company and the insurer.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the bottom line is don't try to earn money or trick money out of the pet insurance. You know, be
Yeah.
honest about everything, and your pets will be insured. You
Yeah.
can be assured that your pets will be insured. Is that the right way to say it?
Yes,
yeah.
you're
Okay.
right.
Okay.
Perfect.
So do we have any other questions?
Do we have any other question? Let's see. Okay, we have one more question. If you have any question, you can just comment and then we will help you to address it as and when we can.
Okay, the question is the coverage amount subject to a cap on a per year basis?
Oh,
Okay.
okay. So like, is there like a maximum amount that you can claim per year?
Yeah,
Is there?
yes.
Oh, okay.
So it depends on the plan that you get as well. So different plans have different cap. So depending on whether you want the cap to be more or you want it to be lesser, and depending on your budget as well. Yeah, so that is.
Okay, and then also, like for humans, right? Like it really depends on what hospital you go to as well. You know, the pricing is very different. So for pets, right? Is there like a list of vets that you can only bring your pets to in order to claim, or they can go to any vet that they are familiar with or comfortable with?
They can go to their regular vets or the nearest one. They
Okay.
don't
So
restrict
it doesn't really
which vets you
matter.
bring. Yeah.
Okay. So if whoever's watching is really interested to find out more about getting insurance for their dogs or cats, how can they contact the two of you?
So maybe I can leave my contact number there. And you guys can just drop me a text if you have further questions or if you are interested, just let us know.
Okay.
We can work it out
Okay.
with you. So
Okay.
my number is 8684-3487. I have also typed it in the live chat,
Okay.
so feel free to save it and send your questions
Okay.
in.
That's
Yeah.
Chlorine, by the way.
Yes,
Okay.
chlorine without the H. So CLORINE. So
Okay.
I will come up with the promo code after this.
Okay. Wow.
Competition. We should have a competition.
I know. Chlorine is-
Wawa and chlorine.
Chlorine is just not very happy about the fact that I have a promo
I
code and she doesn't.
know.
She's like, ah. Okay. So, but basically, if you want to find out more about pet insurance, you can text WhatsApp lah. Okay.
Yeah,
I think
you can
WhatsApp
WhatsApp
is
me.
better.
Yeah.
But only if it's pertaining
To pet,
pet insurance, right? Or like, will you entertain other types of?
Sure. If you need any professional advice on insurance matters, even
Okay.
your car,
okay.
which we talk about and stuff like that, let us know. So we have Melissa, we have myself.
Okay.
Chlorine.
So purely professional.
Yes.
I don't know. Like
We're open to play dates, like with the dog.
play dates.
Oh my goodness.
For the dogs.
For the dogs.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm like, why would Chlorine be asking for play dates on a Facebook Live? That's
It's a fur kit play date.
okay. Only
So
for
it's very
for
fun
dogs.
when the dogs can play with each other.
But you have to be.
No, I have to tell you this. So we have a friend who has a poodle.
Okay.
Every time Mocha meets him, they will hug.
Really?
Really.
Yeah.
And we tried it many, many times. It's not just once, not twice. It's more than that.
Okay, but you also have to be very careful when your dogs have play dates. I mean,
Right.
unless you don't mind having extra puppies at home, which was what happened to Clorine and Melissa. An accident happened. Okay, if you just tune in. Okay, an accident happened to Mocha and then
Partial accident.
partial. Okay, so
Partial intention.
okay, so Mocha probably wanted that to happen. So yeah, and then it happened, and now Mocha is a mother to two puppies, Sparkle and Twinkle and Sparkle.
I
Okay,
wonder
so
where's Twinkle. She's busy eating her.
Twinkle is probably busy doing something. Okay, so we should get busy as well.
Right.
Okay, so
Is there another quiz?
there is another quiz.
Whoa.
And this time, okay,
Looks good.
Okay,
We should answer. Hey, all my friends, please
Okay.
hurry up, get ready. Not yet.
so
This is not the best.
so this time we're giving away 3 prizes as well.
Right.
2 sets of this. Okay, we have the Epidermis Prime Antibacterial Dog Shampoo, as well as the Precious Origin Guardian Pure Essential Oil.
Wow.
Okay, this is to keep your dog smelling good. Okay, and because it's pure essential oil, it doesn't irritate your dog's skin. Because
That's very important.
Yeah, because some dogs like mine, they actually have sensitive skin. So it's not a good idea to just spray your perfume or your cologne on it. This is pure essential oil, so it's going to be gentle on the dog's skin. 2 sets of this, as well as a set of this. Okay, so what do we have here?
Looks
we have
good. See,
it
Sparkle
looks-
wakes up again.
It looks good.
Every
okay,
time
we
we
have
talk about food.
grass-fed
looks up.
beef broth topper. Oh, so this is for like adding to
Actually,
the
I
food,
should
is it?
join in also, give
you know,
the
like
answer.
if you have like food for your dog and then you want it to taste even better, you can actually
Sprinkle some.
the
Wow,
broth.
food topper.
And then also we have this one. This one is this sounds wonderful. It's the Stella and Chewy's Magical Dinner Dust.
Oh, she likes it. She likes
so
it.
this is also a topper, so you can like sprinkle it on your food, and then it will make it
Nice.
even better.
Your
Okay,
dog's food.
your dog. No, but it really depends on who we are talking
I'm
about.
vegetarian, so no.
Oh, okay, and I'm not very fond of dog's food, so
Alright.
but if just in case, we don't discriminate. Okay, so basically we have a set of this to give away, as well as 2 sets of this. So we have a question as well. So the question, who's going to do the asking, Melissa or
You can.
Clorine? Okay.
Will your premiums increase with claims?
Will your premiums
Is that too easy?
increase? No, you've already asked. Okay, so there is no turning back. Okay.
Will your premiums increase with claims?
This is a pretty
Easy question. Easy question.
So, we can safely
Let's
say
see
that
who's gonna win.
we can safely say that Clorine is a very nice girl, right? She
Thank
only
you.
asks like easy questions, and she welcomes playmates. What? What's happening? oh, they don't know the answer. Ha! You know what that means? They were not
weren't
listening to
listening.
you.
Oh my God!
Chlorine!
Totally get out of here.
Oh my God!
They
Nobody was
are
listening.
not listening.
Nobody was
I will
listening to us.
punish you 1 year
Nobody
of
was
Stella
listening
and
to us.
Chewy's supply.
And I think we repeated that a couple of times,
I
right?
know.
We were like, okay, let's
We gave
repeat this.
example,
We gave
we gave
examples.
story.
We repeated.
Oh my goodness.
For a while, I was like, hey, are we very low so? I would like keep repeating.
I know,
And then
right?
people still don't know the answer.
Apparently.
But don't worry, guys. There's a couple of right answers
Okay.
here. So.
Oh, really?
Okay, at least some people do answer, do listen. Okay,
I
so
know,
so the
right?
question is what again?
Do your premium increase with
With
claims?
each claim, okay.
Yeah.
So okay, if you know the answer, okay, type, okay, and
Let's
you
see
might be
who's
one of
fast.
the 3 winners. All right.
Fastest fingers win.
Okay, so anything else that you guys want to add on with regards to insurance for pets?
I think as a pet owner, I'm coming from a pet owner perspective, I would like to reassure pet owners out there who are considering pet insurance to not worry to be scammed. You know, the whole insurance thing is that people
Yeah.
always feel scammed. Why do I pay every year and I cannot claim? So that's where we are here to educate everyone on what exactly is covered. So as long as you buy something that you're covered for, you don't have worries on whether you can claim or not. But of course, if you only buy an accident plan and you want to claim for a surgical bill, then obviously it doesn't pay out, right? So I mean, from a consumer point of view, I don't understand and I go like, hey, I've been paying pet insurance, no claims.
Okay.
So it is important to know what exactly the policy covers and then make a decision out of that. Yeah, so with that clarity, I think everyone can make a more informed choice.
And also, like we mentioned earlier, because pet insurance is still a relatively new concept in Singapore.
Yeah.
So if you have any questions or if there are anything that is bothering you or like stopping you from getting an insurance, I think the easiest way is to just contact Melissa or Clorine.
Yeah.
And Clorine actually gave her number away.
Yeah, I think it's
okay?
pinned in the Facebook page.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's under the
Facebook Live,
Okay.
it got pinned.
Okay.
Yeah, you can get my number there at 86843487.
Okay. So if you have any question, you can just WhatsApp Clorine, and she'll be more than happy to share more with you.
Yeah.
Okay. So
We actually have more questions.
Okay.
Yeah, am I able to cancel the policy mid-term?
Okay.
Yeah, that's a very good question. I mean, sometimes our dog is gone. Sometimes we just decided to change to another plan, for example, or we want to upgrade to a better plan. Yes, it will be pro-rate refunded depending on how long the policy has been in force.
Actually, since we're talking about cancelling of policy, right?
Yeah.
Can policies be transferred? Like, let's say I actually bought this insurance for a dog, and then unfortunately, halfway through, my dog is no longer with us.
Yeah.
And then I have a new dog. Can I transfer the policy to the new dog?
Basically, not really. Yeah, because different dogs have different conditions.
Okay.
So again, the underwriting would come in again, and then that would be based on the new dog and a new policy.
Okay, so the best way is to cancel the existing one
Yes.
and then buy a new one for your
Yes.
new dog.
Yes.
Okay, and then also we have 3 people who actually listened to us. Okay, congratulations. That's what you get for listening. We have Jin Chu, we have Serene Xiao, and Alicia Yong. Is that how you Okay.
Congratulations.
Congratulations!
See, it pays to listen.
I know!
All right, so do we have any other questions, interesting questions that you would like to address?
If my dog got tick fever in the past but recovered, can he still be insured?
Okay, can I answer the question for you?
Sure.
My answer is yes.
Woo! You have been listening!
See, I know!
Let's award you with this for
Yay!
supper!
Supper, okay lah. No, actually dinner will be fine. I haven't had dinner.
Sparkle says she wants it.
No, that's mine. Don't you dare. Okay, so because I think the thing about pet insurance is that almost every dog or every cat can be insured, right? I mean, like from what you guys have shared. So don't worry too much about all these conditions.
Actually, I would like to interrupt you because there are some dogs that cannot be insured.
Oh, really? Like,
Yeah.
for example,
So our working dogs,
working dogs as
our
in
working dog as in your guard dogs, your
Ah.
what's the thing called, the guide dogs.
oh,
Yeah, they
okay.
cannot be
Why?
insured.
Why? They're working and then they cannot be insured. But
Let me
How is that
check with
even
the
logical?
insurers and then we
No,
can have a
really.
second Papa Pet Show pet talk,
no,
right?
really, like work dogs cannot be insured.
Breeding dog especially. So there are certain dogs that cannot be
Is
insured.
it because of the fact that they're always more in danger?
The
than
risk is higher. Let's put it
Okay.
this way. Yeah.
Okay, because like where the dogs are working, obviously the chances of them getting into accidents are much higher than your
Yeah.
typical pet dog. I think that's why
Yeah.
Yeah. So work dogs are not insurable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Breeding
for
dogs
now.
as well.
Breeding dogs as well.
Yeah.
But how would you know if? I mean, like I can have a breeding dog, but I don't have to tell you it's a breeding dog, right?
So actually, when you first apply for the application, you need to declare
Okay.
honestly. If not, the insurer have the right to not insure you, right? So you just have to declare honestly, and then if you happen to forgot or declare wrongly, during claims they will reconfirm.
Okay. So what if this person, okay, when he first bought the insurance, he didn't declare,
Right.
but afterwards you guys found out. So would you be able to terminate the contract on your part, or?
Actually, the consumer should update, like, oh, change of occupation.
Oh, okay. Okay, so the dog basically
Nowadays,
is embarking
dog
on
have
a
to
new
work hard,
journey.
you know.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. So all these changes along the way can be updated. Then you can take it from there.
Okay. All right. Interesting. So do you guys have any other questions that you would like to ask Melissa, or
I think mine
we
is
have,
not
we have
updating,
we have a
so-
bit of time left, so I think
Right.
we can answer another 1 or 2 questions.
Right.
Okay. Oh, okay. Great.
Got a new giveaway. Whoa!
Try to be
This time,
equal, huh?
this time for another type of animal.
Right.
Yeah.
Who do we have here?
Okay, not for you. Okay?
No, not the
for
dog,
you,
I mean the
okay?
food.
Not for you.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to our pet talk.
Hey. Okay, so if you're just watching Wallace, and we have Melissa and Clorine here talking about pet insurance, and we're live. We're doing the first live show for Papa Pet Shop. Okay?
Pet talk.
Yeah,
Pet talk.
and it's been really interesting to hear what you guys have to ask and say, and I think we're having a lot of fun learning as well about pet insurance and pets in general. Okay, so and also we encourage interaction, and if you have any question pertaining to pet insurance, we do encourage you to ask as well. Yeah. So if you have any question, I think we have about we have time for 1 or 2 more questions, right?
Yeah.
Have you seen any that
No, pretty
that are
much.
interesting?
Let me take a look.
Actually, maybe we can just want to add on to something else. Just now we
Okay.
were talking about the waiting period.
90 days,
90 days. Whoa!
which is pretty long. If you
Wow,
ask me.
Listening.
Impressed.
I'm not.
Good
only,
job.
I'm not only here to sit and be a dumbbell. Okay, I listen and I ask logical and
Awesome.
good questions. Yeah,
Awesome.
like a good student.
Awesome.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So 90 days.
Yes.
Yeah.
So adding on to that, remember at the first part of it, we were talking about there's another waiting period that is 12 months.
Oh, there's a 12. Okay.
Yeah. So that one is for if your dog has some hereditary symptoms,
Conditions.
conditions, then it's 12 months. That will not be 3 months.
Oh,
Yeah.
So there
okay.
are policies that doesn't cover hereditary conditions at
Yeah.
all.
Okay.
Yes.
There are that covers, but it comes with 12 months waiting period. So
Correct.
it's very important that you just don't buy something off the shelf. You know, like you buy Panadol off the shelf, but when
Like
you
go
want to
online
buy,
and just click and add to cart.
I know.
Yeah.
So actually, you can go online and then check out any of the pet insurance. But why do you want to seek advices? Sharing is because we want to know what are your pet's needs, how old is your pet at the time, what is the budget that you have for it, and we actually prescribe the actual plan up to your
Okay.
needs.
Because there is a possibility that if you go online and just buy an insurance, the insurance might not cover whatever your pet needs at
Correct.
the end of the day.
Yes.
Correct.
Because you didn't do a proper check,
Yes.
right? So also, I think what's most important is if you have any question, just WhatsApp Clorine and she'll be more than happy to ask. Okay, so before we end today's session, we have one last prize to give away.
Woo!
Okay, and we are giving away 14 cans. Okay,
14.
not 4, 14 cans of this. Okay, and 7 different flavors altogether.
Wow.
Okay, and okay, let's see. We have signature 7. Okay, and what flavors do we have here? Let me
Is this
check.
like a surprise quiz? I thought we only have this.
No, okay. We're all about surprises. So we have macaroni and pumpkin, we have sardine, we have white meat. Okay, so this can last your cat 14 days, 2 weeks. All right, so for the last question, tell us what you enjoy about this session the most. We'll pick the best answer, and then we'll give this to you. How does that sound?
Awesome.
Awesome, right?
Keep it
of course,
coming in.
We look forward to seeing you again very soon. But before we sign off, okay, there are a couple of people that we'd like to thank. Okay, first of all, we'd like to thank Mr. Samuel Sell from Beam Artists.
Woohoo!
who has been trying to participate in our quizzes,
I
but have not
know.
won anything.
I'm
Okay,
sorry.
so at least we clap for him for his effort
you
and
for
hard
being
work.
here.
Also, we have Stephen Ong from Galleria Fashion Studio Private Limited. Okay,
Woo!
he's in charge of the lighting. So the only reason why we look presentable and beautiful and good, okay,
It's 'cause we're
I want to say good
gorgeous.
looking, but I'm like, Xingxi. Okay, that we look good today is because of hey. Okay, thank you. And also we have Jean Chu, who's in charge of sound and video.
Wow.
And also
thank you.
last but not least, we'd like to thank Silver Sky and Stella Pets as well as CMC Ventures for sponsoring our quiz prizes. Thank you. And also, of course, don't forget, go to papapetshopTV's website and look at all the wonderful products that they have for you guys. Okay, before we sign off, we will
Wow,
pick
they're making
the
it so
last.
exciting.
We'll pick the last winner.
Oh my god, if you choose this, you are very biased.
Why?
Show me.
Someone actually say I enjoy listening to my Prince Wallace Ang.
Okay, yours. The prize is yours. Okay, fine. Okay, to be fair, I will not pick the winner. I'll let you
I'll
girls
take a
pick.
selfie with
I'll-
you later.
I'll let you girls pick the winner, just so that you don't say I get long.
No lah, we'll let you choose.
No, cannot. No, really. Like one. Okay, I think we'll let Melissa choose.
No,
Okay.
let Wallace
Yeah.
do it.
Okay, how about we let
Mocha.
choose?
Mocha, who do you want?
Mocha tap.
Okay, come tap. Choose a winner for us.
I think you need to give them 3 more seconds. They're still typing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, okay, but anyway, like we said earlier, if you have any question for Clorine, her number is already up there, right? You can just WhatsApp, but don't WhatsApp her now. I mean, like, she's tired from the session, and I think she needs to go for a dinner as well. Maybe like tomorrow. I mean, like, for weekends, you will answer their queries
Yeah.
as
No
well,
worries,
right?
just let it come. I will reply as and when I can, okay? Right.
Okay, come.
Okay.
Choose the winner for our last
you go
quiz.
ahead.
I cannot take my eyes off what Pam said about I enjoy listening to my Prince Wallace Ang.
So are you going to give it to her?
I don't know, a lot are coming in.
I don't know, like, okay? Chris said okay. Okay.
Okay, let's give it to
Because
her.
Chris is the boss now. If the boss says okay,
Of course!
well, okay. Congratulations, you won for yourself. 14
and
cans of
Melissa won.
signature 7 cat food.
Congratulations!
Congratulations, I hope you have cats.
Yeah, once again, I'd like to thank all of you for participating.
Yeah,
We look forward
it was
to
a
seeing you
pleasure.
again. Have a wonderful weekend. Stay safe. Today's the first day of phase 2. I'm sure we're all
Yes.
very excited, but keep your social distance.
Distance.
Yes, okay. So we'll see
Maybe
you
we can
guys
see
again
Tinkle.
soon.
Bye!
And we look forward to more questions coming in actually.
Say bye!
See you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
My bird say bye too. Okay. Too late.
I'm sorry.